There we go. Hey, we're just talking away. And basically, what we were saying is we had the green screen on, and we had this, and we had that. What we didn't have was a mic. So, how is that now,
Tricked
Kurt?
ya.
Yep. Hopefully,
Back.
that's much
This
better.
is that's how we do it though.
Yep. So
Something's always off.
we are just now getting going. So, hey, grab your coffee. Look at my Carnival Jubilee cup. Chas has got her princess cup because she's the princess. So we kind of want to catch you guys up on what we have been doing. And, it's been a while since we have been here and caught you guys up on things that are going on. And it's been wild. For those of y'all that know, there's been a lot going on. So Chas, she actually almost died. I think we talked about
Yeah,
that.
we did. That's when we
Yeah,
had to take a break from
Yeah, we decided
calls.
that we needed to make some life changes, and we did. We made a lot of them. So we're both down several pounds. We've been working out. We've changed over to a high protein, low carb diet, and we've also started a diet of low stress and low anxiety and goodness. Waking up early, getting our minds right. We read every evening. We journal.
We try to wake up early.
And
We're getting on that one.
Ellie is just listening to every word I'm saying very intently.
She loves listening to Dad talk.
She does.
She's wondering why we're doing this so early.
Yeah, she's like, why in the heck?
I'm supposed to be in bed.
Guys, why are we up? Why are we up so early? Well, we're here to hang out with our folks. We haven't been able to fellowship with our folks in a long time, and very happy to do so. Now we're crook.
It's okay. I'll just scoot over. Oh,
No. That would drive you nuts if you were watching this.
I am watching this.
Sorry, guys. There we go. Hey, it's not as bad as it used to be. I used to get anxious and I just jerk things around, but y'all are not here. I mean, maybe you want to hear about our personal life, but and welcome everyone in the chat. Thank you guys for coming in, and we appreciate it.
Okay, so a good little recap since
Well, Danny's asking
a year.
why we're doing this so early.
I don't know, why did we decide on early?
Well, we like our afternoons freed up. And if you notice, we haven't been hanging around and lurking and stuff in lives like we used to. And that's not because we don't love you guys. It's just we've prioritized ourselves because we needed to.
Because we're selfish.
We are a little selfish, but who better to be selfish about than yourself? So, and we just thought that it doesn't hurt our feelings if you don't show up into our live, and we know that if you're not here, you've got other things going on, and we would hope that other folks would understand the same. But we are going to try to resume kind of our normal activities at a smaller scale, just because this needs to be fun. This doesn't need to be work. My work is my work. Chas's work is her work. And so, anyway, back to what you were going to talk about, babe.
I'm trying to remember when we left off. I don't remember. I think it was right after. Hey, so that has been a year.
Yeah, it's been a year since we last went live.
Yeah. So we have a new grandbaby.
Yep.
He's 9 months old now, Braxton.
Braxton, and he is about, he's almost as big as me already. That boy can eat.
He's big. He's a big boy.
Yeah, he is.
Well, we said we've been busy, but I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, well, I mean, since we've last talked to these folks, we've been on 3 cruises.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
About to go on another one. Wednesday. Heading down Wednesday.
I am, yeah, keep going, baby. I'm gonna pull up some Braxton pics.
Well, don't do that one. Well, you right there.
That one, yeah. You good? Okay. All right. So I'm trying to pull up a picture of Mr. Braxton here.
Okay. Let's just do
It'll
it
work.
next time.
I got you, bro. I got you. She has a hard time talking while
I don't have a hard time talking. I have a hard
other
time
things are going on.
thinking about what I'm saying while watching you and supervising you.
Yeah, well, that's not going to work the way I thought it would.
No.
So. But keep going.
I'm trying.
So we went to London. Let's talk about
We
London.
went to London.
Yeah.
We had a transatlantic cruise back on the Sun Princess.
Amazing.
London was really, 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 really
Yeah.
cool.
For shiz.
And then we had 2 cruises in November.
Mm-hmm. We those were both on Royal. We had the Allure of the Seas,
Yeah.
and the Independence, and both of those were awesome. We got a new country in, so we stopped in Haiti, and that's actually the video we're working on right now is Labadee, Haiti. What?
Catherine.
Oh yeah, she's in there doing her thing.
Is that?
There we go. So there is Landy Poo and Braxy Poo and Chasser Poo. So check those guys out. He is a big feller. He loves to eat. Boy, he loves to eat.
Yeah. He eats more than Landon. Way more than Landon.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big boy.
So that was this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We went down to Panama City and hung out with them, and thanks, Danny D. And oh, I need to make sure I'm deleting the right thing here. Yes, okay. OBS is a little complicated, but yeah. So
February we went to the West Virginia.
Yeah. Goodness gracious!
She's-
What is she doing? She's digging
She's
for gold in there.
She's in the litter box. She's covering it up like a cat's supposed to do.
I guess.
Getting there really good and covered up.
Yeah. So we went up to Kurt's hometown in West Virginia. It's kind of wild. We went up there to this place called the Glow House last year, and we fell in love with it. We went again this year, and we took Dustin and his wife, and it just became our favorite spot. But we're talking to Kurt, and he's like, "That's my hometown." And the other day he sent us a text.
The last time.
Yeah, the last time. The other day he sent us a text, and he was right there in the middle of it, right near downtown where we went and had coffee and everything else. And Ellie went.
Yeah,
she wants
Ellie
to make
was
sure
there.
that everybody knows Ellie went.
I was there.
Yep, she was there.
This is our little homeless self.
But
Told you, you're gonna look homeless.
yeah, go and check out. We've got some shorts on there of the flood that almost ran us out of there, and some short.
It did run us out of there. We
It
had
did
to
run
leave
us out,
early.
yeah.
They
And,
made us leave.
Yeah, we did a little short live, and there's some posts and stuff like that at the Glow House. It's amazing. It's an
Yeah.
amazing spot, and the owner's really cool. It's really good because the owner came down and said, "Hey guys," he sent someone down and said, if you guys don't get out of here in the next 30 minutes or so, it's going to be bad. And we were playing games in the cabin, so we step outside, and this cabin kind of sits on a peninsula kind of deal, and we look, and I mean, you're surrounded. Normally, you're not surrounded by the river. There's water
It's
around
a creek,
us.
a
But
small creek.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Like, yeah, it made a new
Yeah.
one.
yeah. I mean, so we're in this valley, and there was so much rain that a new stream formed that was probably 6 to 8 inches deep, and
Yeah,
then
and it's flowing.
and that normal creek. I think it's listed as a river, but it is a creek. It's like it's what we would call a creek where we come from.
Well, there's like,
I mean, it's probably, I don't know,
Well-
50 feet wide at its widest point. And there's probably some spots in there that might be 5 or 6 foot deep and some deep swimming
Okay.
holes. But it was all the way up to the bridge, moving rock, I mean, it was, so I did my best Jim Cantori and was like, it's coming down. We're going to. But
a
yeah,
little dramatic.
a little bit, just a little bit.
But not
Anything
really.
for the tube.
It's actually
No, it
real.
was. It was. I mean, there was rock pushed out into the. That's right, Kurt. It is. It was Rich Creek. Rich Creek was the name of the place. And we're not interacting with the chat like we normally would, and the only reason for that is because I ain't really figured it out yet on the way we're doing it here, so I apologize. But you know, Kurt and Danny D, they like to talk. They'll get in there and cut it up with you guys. But let's
Yeah, where can you talk?
yeah, I don't know. Well, I'll have to figure it all out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But let's get back to let's go. Let's run it all the way back. Run it all the way back to so we
March.
well, like last year. So we
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Last year, so
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
stop doing the lives.
we found some new cool places around here. So we started doing some more land-based stuff, and one of the places is Langley Speedway. And man, so I grew up watching races and racing, and so I've always wanted to get back to the track. We never really, growing up, went to asphalt tracks a lot. It's primarily dirt tracks. So Langley Speedway is in Hampton, Virginia, which is just across the river from us. So we go over there and check it out one evening, and Chastity falls in love with it, surprisingly enough. And so that was really cool. And we've been going, at least once a month probably ever since. And
Yeah.
a couple of days of destruction. Chastity loves the days of destruction.
Yeah.
Yeah, they chain races and appliance races, and you've seen some of the
Reverse
shorts.
race.
Reverse race, yeah,
Bag race.
yeah,
A lot of
lot of really cool stuff. I don't know if this will. Let me see if this will work here. This is interesting.
Well, it's okay. We'll
Participants,
just
timestamps.
talk.
I don't know how to like highlight comments, but Kurt's talking about Chassis. It's not. I mean, it's ours, just like everything else is. But up in the, it'd be your upper right hand corner at Chas and Josh. That is Chastity. Chastity works it. She does all the content creation on the channel. It's a couples channel. We do couples humor and just the stuff that we do together. Just to share that out, because we're more than just travel, but we needed to kind of pare down our travel stuff. And at some point I think we'd like to kind of tell more of our story, because we think it's helpful to couples around our age. And it's definitely helped our kids, our young married kids. We've shared things with them, and so that's going to be the place for that. And it's hopefully it takes off. If it doesn't, it doesn't, because it's just
fun.
a place. Yeah, it's just a place for us to do our thing, right? So if you go watch it and enjoy it, and if you don't, that's okay too.
Sometimes I feel like there's this one little thing that I see. You work 2 hours to make a video for 13 people to see. That's what I feel like a lot of times, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I see it and I have it.
Yeah. And before I forget, if you're here and you don't normally, I think probably everybody that's watching us is part of the coffee crew with Kurt, but make sure after you get done here, you go on over and check out Morning Coffee Talk with Kurt and Marcia. And we appreciate them promoting this. And this will probably be like an every other week kind of thing for us. We're,
For now.
For now. And, we're thinking about maybe opening up the channel to memberships and all those kind of things. But we don't want to do that unless we're going to be more consistent with things that are going to make that worth your while. So, but enough of that. So moving on, after that, what's some other things we found? We found some really cool bars around here. Like one of the places we love to go is AJ Gators. And it doesn't sound like much, and if you saw it, you'd be like, why are they so crazy about this place called AJ Gators? It's just it's a good local haunt. I probably wouldn't, if we had people coming in here and visiting with us, we'd probably take them over there, because it's good food, it's good drinks. But it's not like, wow, look at this place.
No,
But
yeah.
the bartender that we know there that runs it, he's fantastic, and it's just a good place to go. So, because we cruised so much after COVID, we really didn't explore our area a whole lot. So we've kind of started doing that. And we found a place called Circuit Social. And check that. That's the adult playground video that's that's out there. That's in downtown Norfolk. Norfolk's become our spot. Kurt and Marcia knows about that because sometimes they get drunk called when we're in Norfolk.
We've been trying not to do that.
Yeah, we've been trying to be good,
Like,
but
if it's after
Ellie,
10, people
yeah,
might be asleep.
maybe, yeah. But it's Norfolk's been cool. There's a Circuit Social down there. Um, uh, what's our other
Hockey.
hockey
Other hockey
games?
games
We
in
went to the
Norfolk.
rodeo down there.
We could do a lot of shows in Norfolk.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
the rodeo.
We went and saw Dirty Dancing on stage.
The Yard House.
The Yard House. That's in Virginia Beach. You always get that confused.
It's right there though.
It's not.
on
It's
the.
actually not.
It's not. It's 15 minutes from Captain George's, which west, which would make it Norfolk. It's
Yeah.
15 minutes from the Circuit.
I mean,
Social.
downtown Norfolk and Virginia Beach, they are close.
Well, when you're driving, you don't see like a sign like "You're in Norfolk now." Everything you see now is Norfolk. Like so.
Yeah, but we couldn't walk there. You
No.
couldn't walk to the Yard House.
No,
Yeah,
it's a 15-minute drive.
I think you might be able to take.
I mean, we could walk. It would
Yeah.
take us all day.
I think you might be able to take the train. They've got that light rail down there. You might could take the train into Virginia Beach from Norfolk. I don't know for sure.
No. What was the other one? The other Irish pub.
Keegan's
Keegan's, yeah.
and Grace O'Malley's.
Yeah.
We love Grace O'Malley, and we found this other place called it's a burger joint down there.
Jack.
Yeah, Jack Brown's Burger Joint. Apparently, it started in Nashville, but that place is really good. They have like hundreds of beers, and really, really good food. There's another spot we go to. We found El Diablo in Phoebus, Virginia, which is right across the bridge from Fort Monroe, which Fort Monroe is another story. So in Fort Monroe, Virginia, that's where Abraham Lincoln stayed during the Civil War, in quarters number 1. And it's an old fort, it goes all the way back, right after the Revolutionary War, they started building this thing. But there's a pub in there called Ouzelfinch's, and it's really cool. Dogs are allowed there, but they have this.
Our dogs love going to the bar.
Yeah, they do. And they have this spiked soda that we found at Circuit Social, and it's a Ouzelfinch beer, or it's an Ouzelfinch
It's
hard soda.
great. Oh, there's grape and orange.
And orange. I like the orange. She likes
They didn't
the
have
grape.
orange last time, so I had to get grape. But it was good too.
Yeah, it is really good stuff, and it'll sneak up on you because it's like 7.5%. It's good stuff. I mean, you can sit there and drink that all day long, and then you stand up and go, "Ooh, I've
Maybe
had a
that's
lot."
why I like it. Maybe I don't really like it. I'm just 7.5% kicks in, and I'm thinking everything's good. Who knows?
No, it's good
You
stuff.
got me turned around.
It tastes
I
like
need some
Sunkissed or Fanta. I mean, like it is so good. It's one of the I don't really care too much for hard sodas, but this one's really, really good. Trying to think of what else over there.
Well, that's what we like about Circuit Social is you pour your own.
48 taps.
Yeah, and you just pour your own. So if you want to just do samples, you pay by the ounce, like 40 cents an ounce. So we just try.
Yeah.
There's this peanut butter beer that I wanted to try, but I didn't want to pay for it, and it was there. I was like, "Yep, I'm glad I didn't pay for it because I love peanut butter, but not mixed with beer."
It does rack up though. We went there with Kyla and her boyfriend, and when we go out, we know that if we're gonna stay at a bar for a while, we're probably gonna spend $150, and it just is what it is. So we don't really, unless we get a crazy expensive bill, which we'll talk about that here in just a second. We kind of, it's like, okay, whatever. But so the point of this is the ounces can build up really fast. So Kyla's boyfriend, because you just have this card, right? So you scan your card, you pull the tap, and you're not really keeping up with your money. You can. It has a little
does show
ticker.
it, but
It shows it, but nobody pays attention to that. You're just pouring your beer. So, he's a few in, and he's like, I've drank $48 worth of beer. It's like, I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
But
Because we don't ever look at it. We just
each
go
one's
and we
priced
just
different.
drink and
Yeah.
we play games. We go add more money to our card, get more beer,
Yeah.
and then we just pay it. Never think like,
Yeah.
dang, we drink a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
But
some of them are, like if you drink Coors Light, it's like 40 cents an ounce maybe or whatever. If you drink the Ouzel Finch, it might be 70 cents
well,
an
like
ounce.
the wine in sangria is 99 cents, I think.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, sangria out of a tap. It just don't sound.
Mm-mm.
That
Not
doesn't
for
sound
not
good
for
to me.
99 cents an ounce.
No. No.
That'd be $20 for.
Yeah. But we found another place called the Vanguard. We're going to go there tomorrow night actually, and it's
We're going to races too.
yeah, it's an old National Guard armory. So it's really big, and they have like a beer garden and a balcony, and they distill their own vodka, and then they have beer and all that good stuff and food. There's a band there. What's the band that's going to be there? Remember?
No.
But anyway,
Not sure.
the first time we went there, we're drinking, doing our thing, and eating, and the bill comes out, and Chas is like, I don't think this is right.
It was $300 and something.
Yeah, it was like a $300 bill. So we drink and eat a lot, but homebrew. And they do like covers of 90s rock bands and stuff like that. So we're pretty excited.
They had us drink. I don't even remember, 15 margaritas or something like that. And I'm like, we did not have that. And so she goes back and she's like, yeah, it looks like we accidentally added 4 more on here. And then, like, oh, and it looks like you didn't have this either. Like, they can just get one over on us because we're sitting there for a few hours, a couple hours.
Yeah.
Like, no. I bet. And so now I start, like, on my phone, I'll tally, like, one of this.
Yeah.
So we can keep up with them.
Yeah, they'll. What I think happened, and I think that the bartender, they switched bartenders, and I think they got behind, is what I think. I think
And they just throw a bunch of
and they're
stuff on
like,
there.
oh, these people are drunk, which I, if it would have been me there, I would have probably cost us some money because I was definitely not I couldn't.
You never check the check.
Yeah, but
ever.
I was in no shape to do math. So,
I'm always in shape to
yeah.
do math.
hey, Orange
check
Cone. There's Marcia.
Check.
Hey, Marcia. Hey, Orange Cone. Good to see you. I think I saw Najuma up there earlier. Again, I'm struggling with this chat. I've got to learn how to use this.
I bet I wonder if you move it back down if there's the.
I don't know how to move it
option to-
now. I don't know how to make this thing see. I have no idea. Oh, here we go. Looky there. Now we can talk.
But no, you can still.
I think.
You can't.
No, that's weird. Oh, I've got to. Okay.
Yeah, so you can do that
Anyway,
next time.
yeah, we'll do that next time. I figured it out now. So next time we'll interact with you guys. So there that be.
Yeah.
So yeah, hey Najima, I'm sorry guys. We are this is new, and we're rolling a little different, but I like it though. I think I like doing it this way. It's more complicated. Anybody who just decides that they want to start going live, I would never suggest this for them. But this kind of rocks. We can set everything up the way we want to
It's
set
just
it up.
these lines down here are messing me up. Like every time we talk, like it does like these lights.
Well, I can turn that off too.
Yeah, it's just distracting.
Yeah, I can always.
Well, don't now. It's
Let's get
okay.
that.
We'll do it next time.
That's the audio mixer. See how when we talk,
Yeah,
it jumps.
it makes me feel
See
like
that?
I'm like really high pitched because every time
No.
I say something loud, it goes all the way over. Like
Well, that would be
shut up.
that would be the truth. Yeah.
Well, it's
So-
like it's telling me you need to
But see this line
tone
right
it
here?
down.
So when you get into the yellow, that means you're getting a little loud. When you get into the red, that's when it starts popping and
It
cracking.
has got it. See, it just got into the red.
Yeah.
It's that high pitch.
I'm not going to say that you're loud, but
Yeah. Don't say it.
Orange Cone
Just
says
think it.
4 out of 3 people are bad with math, even with alcohol involved. That's very true.
It's not even alcohol. You never look at the check. every time I'm like, let me see it before you just stick your card in there before we pay $400 for McDonald's.
Stick your what in there?
Card.
Oh, okay. I'm getting them. I'm getting them warmed up for Kurt and Marcia because they've become worse about innuendos than us on their show. So, but see that I can adjust us down a little bit. So,
You're not making my voice change, are you?
no, I'm not making your voice change. What I'm doing is I'm adding some attenuation to the audio, so you're not
to make
so you
me
don't sound
not
like
sound
so the people
so dramatic.
don't think you're screaming. Yeah.
I'm not screaming. I'm barely talking right now. I'm actually at a whisper.
So this is normally our if we get a super chat kind of thing we play, but since it's been a long time since we've seen the people, and the people came to see us today, and we know it'll grow the more that we do this, the more consistently we do it. We just want to give you guys a thank you.
What's that?
Ellie loves it, and so does Kurt, and so does Chas, and yeah, Kurt has the other view of that. So we've got that from two different viewpoints.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we have video of Kurt as well.
Yeah. Some blackmail video.
We do some blackmail video. So before we get out of here, we've got the World America coming up. We're going to be on there with Kurt and Marcia. We're going to be on there with
Ocean
to Ocean, Mike Clock. Hey, Bone Tired, what's going on?
A bunch of people. There's
Will G's going to be on there. I'm sure there's a ton of the big creators. We're just small guys. MH is going to be on there. But yeah, we're excited. We're excited to meet some new folks. What's that?
It's 1 minute.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Orange Cone. We're gonna give Orange Cone, because we appreciate him, and here we go. Give you a little bit of nope, not that one. We're gonna give you the thank
you. We had to knee break
I know. Thank you so much. Sea Tripping with Kim and Scott. Thank you guys for coming in. So, hey, we're going to close this thing out. Orange Cone, Ross, thank you so much. We appreciate that. He says that Coco says hi. She has now been promoted to Captain Coco. And since I see Ross here, want to promote Helping Hands for Cruising a little bit. They have the rock and roll cruise coming up, and support those guys, please. That's something that we really believe in. But hey, get off of our live and go over there to CME Traveling and check them out. Thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. Put that good positive energy out. We love each and every one of you, and we appreciate you. Josh and Chasidy, we are out.
Bye.
Bye. Gotta figure out how to get out of here now.